So I was browsing Pinterest, as you do, one of my favorite activities, and then suddenly I saw this photo and it just hit me. Look at this. Look at it. It's so gorgeous. And I knew deep down in my soul that that photo was me. That's me in a photo. And I'm halfway there because I have a couch like that. So I thought, why don't I just do it? I'm going to go and make my own gallery wall. So here we go. Here I am just getting rid of my winter decorations. I was so ready for a change. I was so done with winter and looking at the same decorations for like the last 4 months. So this came at the perfect time. I just took a picture of the wall because I am an over planner and I like to really map things out. So I laid out all the frames that I had collected over the last several months. I got all these frames from the dump for free, but you could always thrift a bunch of frames really affordably. I wouldn't spend a lot of money on frames. You can get them usually for pretty cheap. Then after I took a picture of the frames, I isolated them, and because I'm extra, I put them into a program where I could lay them out digitally and see where I wanted them. There's many different ways you could do this. Many people just trace the frames and they use paper to put them on the wall and arrange them, but I like to do it this way because it's really visual and I can really nail down where I want everything. If you don't have a program to do this with, I'm using Sketches here for iPad, but you can do the same thing in your Instagram stories, which is a good hack. Once I had it laid out the way I wanted, it was time to get going. Here I am with my spoils of frames, and I am so excited to get into this and make my dream a reality. Then I had this intrusive thought. But then luckily it passed and I got back to work. In case you're wondering, yes, my thumbs were killing me. But what are you gonna do? How does that saying go that Ron says, you're gonna suffer, but you're gonna be happy about it? I think that's what's gonna happen here. I also can't do anything without having a movie on in the background, and what better movie than Pride and Prejudice? P.S. I love this scene, it's so funny. I love Darcy's stern face. Flipping these books around because I was anticipating that the colors were just going to clash with kind of the vibe I was going for on this wall. I wanted them to be more neutral. I'm I'm not obsessed with the way the paperbacks look. I wish they were hardcovers, but I'm gonna hang out with it for a while and see how I like it. I'm not sure if I want to put another little frame over here next to kind of the light switch to kind of make it look more cohesive with the light switch. It works out that the light switch is already gold. Anyway, you'll see what I end up deciding later on. But I'm feeling pretty excited because it's starting to come together. So, without further ado, here's the reveal. For right now, I chose to keep the frames blank. I might change that at some point. I don't want it to be too busy in my room, but I may change it in the future. But I do have to spend a lot of time curating kind of what art I want to put in there if I am going to do that. And I don't want to rush it, so it'll kind of be like, if I decide to put things in it, it'll be a slow kind of collection. And so it'll be a nice long-term project. I also plan to put more foliage and vines kind of weaving in between the frames. I just don't have any right this second for the video, but that'll be something that I'll do at a later time, which will also add something to it. But I really am happy with it. I love the way it turned out. I think it's a good version of my inspiration picture, and it just feels so me and cozy and aesthetic, and it's exactly what I wanted. It gives me all the vibes. I'm just so happy with it. I just want to pop in and say that the shirt I'm wearing in this video is one of my own designs. It is a truth universally acknowledged that a reader must be in want of more books, and you can get it right now in my Etsy shop, which is linked below if you're interested. Thanks for watching. Stay magical, friends.